many of you are looking for multiple streams of income? I grew up in a world where we were taught, you just do that one thing. And so I got stuck in that one thing mindset, that it was just one thing, whether it was going to school to be a teacher or attorney or a physician or whatever it may be. You thought that that would be the end goal. And then you would do that for 30 years and then you would retire. And it hasn't been very long since that type of thinking started being exposed for what it is. It's a trap. It's really a trap for you to not grow and not really be the full person, the total person that God has set you in this earth to be. So inside of Kingdom Women Are Rising, one of the things that I teach women, single women, married women, widowed, divorced, it doesn't matter. I teach Kingdom Women professionals and leaders is how to diversify, how to have multiple streams of income so that you're never in this old mindset, in this old trap. And I know it's very difficult for some of you to move out of that because that's what you've been taught. You've been culturalized and socialized and religionized to believe that. And I know I make up a lot of words, but the reality is that you were created to be a co-creator. And since you are created to be a co-creator, darlings, it's time you get about your Father's business. Maybe the thing that you have been trying to do is not really the thing that you've been called to do. So the money won't come because you're not being who you really are. The money can't come, the clients can't come, the services won't grow because you're not being fully who you have been called to be. And the only way you can attract the cashify in this, the cashify in this is to know the you in this, to know who you are. Because when you know who you are, everything in your life will begin to change. You'll begin to live from a place of hope and peace and joy and fulfillment in your everyday waking, walking, talking life. So I wanted to do this quick tutorial for you today to let you know some of the things that you will receive inside of Wealthy Women webinar that's being sponsored by Kingdom Women Are Rising, where you can find more information, of course, at kingdomwomenarerising.com. So one of the things that we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about diversifying your income, how to build multiple streams of income, and what types of businesses are really prospering now online. Some of you really are just now beginning to understand that there's more to you than meets the eye, because you've been living in a place where you thought that you were relying on someone else's opinion of you in order for you to move forward. So we're going to talk about creating diverse income streams. Remember in the book of Genesis, it talks about 4 rivers that were in the garden. All of my life, y'all, I was wondering, 4 rivers, why was that significant? And every time I would close my eyes in meditation and thinking about it, I would see these 4 rivers and they would be filled with gold and rubies and sapphires and pearls and all of these beauties that are in the earth, right? Still in the earth. They didn't go anywhere. They're still in the earth and they're made available to us. And I looked at that as, wow, there are 4 rivers. So there's 4 opportunities open to all of us at all times. So we go into that a little bit deeper inside of Kingdom Women Are Rising for our Wealthy Women webinar that you'll experience on June 28th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, you register for that at kingdomwomenarerising.com. We're going to talk a little bit about e-commerce stores. I remember years ago when I was introduced to building websites. It seemed like eons ago, but I was introduced to building websites through a man by the name of Sam Bell. I don't know what Sam is doing these days, but he taught me how to build websites and how to do affiliate marketing, and he was so good at it and so sharp. And so I learned a lot from him. So I'm bringing some of that to the table for you guys on June 28th so that you can be a part of that if that's your thing. Don't follow after everything that comes along and tell you that, oh, I made $100 million doing this. That may not be your thing. The 100 million got your attention. It's not necessarily what they were doing. So come on, be honest. The 100 million is what got your attention, not the thing that they were doing. Are you feeling me? You may see a coach out there or an affiliate marketer out there who's actually doing the thing that you're called to do, or the thing that you're not called to do, and you'll see the money before you see the thing. And some of you will experience, this is me taking care of life, right? I'm not going to stop. Don't you stop, just keep going. So don't follow after the $100 million. Follow after your heart, the thing that makes you uniquely you, the thing that God has called you to do. Go after that. So it may be an online business, such as an e-commerce store, and there's a lot of ways to do that. It may be selling books, writing and selling books. You may be called to be an author. I have a sister who's doing an amazing thing with some authors right now. And I can connect you with her and let you collaborate and see if that's a fit for you. What I'm saying to you is that there are many opportunities out here. Don't follow the money, follow the calling. Because when you stick with the calling, Deuteronomy 28 will be activated in your everyday waking, walking, talking life. So there are some success stories out here that you'll hear about people women who are making strides. I mean, Forbes kind of women who are really front cover cover stories and are really doing some amazing things. So I want you to be prepared for June 28th. So I want to start sharing a few of these tips with you as we move forward. So think about what you've been thinking about your life. And maybe you're frustrated right now in business because you have been following the money and not the calling. So listen, I'm Dr. Faye, your pastor coach. I'm going to drop a link for kingdomwomenarising.com below here, and you may see a QR code, regardless, depends on where you're watching this from, so that you can go ahead and get your registration in. The seating is limited. It is inside of a Zoom, safety of a Zoom room, but yet I still have limited seatings because I want to meet you and I want to hear your stories and I want to have time to share with you. And I only take a limited number of clients at a time. And I love it. I love my life the way that it's going. And I appreciate you so much for taking time to listen to me today. Remember, think about diversity. Think about diversity. Think about that too. Think about diversifying, not just sticking to one thing or following that money, but follow your calling, your mission, what you're here for. Okay? So I'll see you then on June 28th. Remember, the calling is a gift, but the choice is yours. Talk to you soon. Bye now.